This acne is terrible. All right, let's see. Let's see who all pops on. Usually takes a minute for people to pop on, but whenever they do, they do. I am currently about to release a new book. Very excited about that. I just have to get a... Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Wait. There we go. That should be better. Get this lighting right. Yeah, it's fine. How we doing, everybody? How we doing? Currently, just now finished up my 4th book. Currently, geez, I'm almost at 700 subs. That's sick. Hell yeah. Let me just see here, make sure I got all these settings correct, because sometimes they are not correct. Okay. So yeah, I'm also in the middle of filming a video where I rank every Pixar movie. However, my storage ran out as I was filming, so I'm not exactly. So I'm still like working on it. Damn. Almost 60,000 views in 28 days. That is sick. I mean, I know a lot of my views come from like shorts and stuff, but you know. How are we all doing, everybody? Drop in the comments how you're doing. Tell me something that happened to you today, something that happened with you. Hello, unknown. Hello, thank you for stopping in. How was everybody's day? I'm good. Thank you, Trey. I'm good. Just currently finished up my 4th book that I will be publishing. As soon as I get my author's copy to make sure everything looks good, then I'll be... Oh, your grandma died? I'm sorry to hear about that. That's terrible. Well, I hope the best for you and your family, because that's a terrible thing. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, I know, but it's just, you know, it's a terrible thing whenever a family member dies, or, you know. So just make sure to seek support from people around you, because that's what's going to help the most, at least from my own experience. I can tell you that going to the people closest to me helped me out in my moments of grief. So hopefully it helps out with you as well, because nobody deserves to go through something like that. Well, other than that, how was everybody's day? I hope that wasn't today, because that'd be terrible timing for me to ask. But yeah, what is something everybody did today? What is... Oh, I'm not going on... Okay, there we go. I said I'm not going on TikTok as soon as a notification popped up, and then I tried to swipe it away and I clicked on it because I'm an idiot. Everybody tell me something you did today. What's something you did today? Did you go to class? Did you go to work? What'd you do? Hopefully you're all staying warm, because I think the whole country is just cold right now. Depending on where you're at, you're probably experiencing all the cold and stuff, and it's terrible. And it's also been just kind of like a chill Saturday for me. I got some chores done, you know. I cleaned my apartment, you know. Still got to clean my microwave. But I did the dishes, though. That's a big thing. Yeah, you can like my video. Yeah, for sure. I think you can like this one, or if you're talking about an actual video of mine, then you can pop over to my YouTube and like it there if you'd like. I appreciate every like, comment, sub, everything. I appreciate everything. Oh, your boy's a criminal. I'm a criminal. I I got my my speeding ticket, my second speeding ticket in a 6 month period. So I gotta be real careful driving for the next like 5 years or so. It's bad, but shit happens. Just gonna work around it, do what I can. But yeah. Yeah, I'm real excited for my fourth book to come out though. I'm very proud of this one. I still I don't know if any of my books can top my second one, but my first or not my first my but this new one is pretty good. I feel like my books have gotten better. They used to be over there on like a shelf, but now they're replaced by like this wrestling thing that I got over there, a bunch of wrestling stuff. So now I got them up here above my desk area. You like my video? Oh, good, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate every like and comment and everything. Appreciate you guys all being here. I wonder. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's on the way. Okay. Shipping is going to probably be a nightmare with the whole cold situation. I got some packages on the way, and it said, like, it's probably going to be delayed because of all this cold weather. And I'm like, that's fair. As someone who, is very sympathetic to postal workers, I totally get it. I wouldn't want to make people go out in this cold like that. So on the ropes is the most recent one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, as soon as I make sure that all the content is correct in my what do we call it, as soon as I might make sure that all the content is good in my book, I will post about it and I will let everybody know, because I'm very excited to get this new one to you guys. Jesus, why is it doing this? I guess I could talk about it. I mean, it's not like it's not like it's gonna get like leaked on Reddit or anything. Like, oh, Connor talked about his book. Not at that point in my YouTube area. But that's strange. I never did. Okay, anyway, yeah, I got a new book called Northern Call that I'm releasing. Can anybody guess what the general theme is? I had a pirate book, I had a boxing book, I had a college book. What is this book going to be based on the title of Northern Call? I'll give you a hint. It's also historical, so I'll give you that. Oh, one more semester and then I'm free. I gotta deal with all these classes. It's ridiculous. Yeah, we could be friends. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I appreciate you being on my YouTube. So yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I don't know what the hell just happened. Something happened there. I'm not sure what that's about. Hi, Andrew. How's it going? Yeah, I don't know what just happened right there. My screen just turned black and then it just popped back up. So I'm like, all right, cool, all right, whatever. What's this? All right. Yeah. So what do you guys think? So my first book was a college book, like college students. My second book was a pirate book. My third book was a boxing book. What do you guys think my fourth book is going to be based on the title alone? It's called Northern Call. It's like Northern Call. Because I feel like I have to do that because like my pronunciation's probably terrible. Okay. Oh, that's not. Why is that there? Okay, I don't know what that was. Ice Age? No, but that would be a cool one though. I should look into that actually. I never thought about doing a book about, like around the Ice Age time. That'd probably be a good idea. But no, no, it is um it's I don't think it's that far off from the Ice Age time though. Let's see how I'm curious. I'm not using this mic right now. There we go, I can just do this. How far apart was the Ice Age to what the book is actually about? So Ice Age began. Oh, wait. Okay, so. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so. When was the Ice Age? So 2.6 to 11,700 years ago. That is quite a gap. Okay, so I mean, surely, okay. Let's see. Okay, so they were well after the last major ice age. So they were around 1800 to 1050 CE, which I don't know what CE is. I know like BC and AD, but I don't know what CE is. But I mean, there's no. I mean, I'll just yeah. It's it's a Viking book. I am sorry, I just had dinner and I got okay. Yeah, I just got done writing a Viking book and I'm gonna get a author's copy of it and gonna publish it once I read through it and make sure everything looks good. And yeah, then I'll have another book to add on my shelf of the books that I've written. Then I go on to one of my like 10 other books that I'm writing. So the Viking Age, like Swedes and Nordic. Okay. I wonder no, the Vikings were after Christ. Interesting. Huh. Over 700 years after that. Okay. Oh, because AD. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. That's interesting. But yeah, I'm very excited to make this to publish this book. I've already made it. I'm very excited to publish it because I am just I'm pretty proud of it. Okay. How is everyone's day? How's everyone doing today? Anything fun or interesting happened today? Anything fun or interesting happened today? Let me know, because I am interested to know. Nothing interesting? All right, well, sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's good to, just have a nice quiet day. That's kind of what I had, where I was like, doing dishes and cleaning up around the apartment and all that stuff. Man, I am tired. I don't even have work tomorrow, but I'm thinking about turning in early. But I gotta start. I gotta start figuring out who I'm gonna start interviewing on my podcast and stuff. But anybody have anything interesting to share? Anything happened recently that's like, you know, whoa. Not really. I still don't know how to live stream after all this time. Oh wow, I just got this. Oh wow, I was on NPR. I didn't know this was actually on there. I remember I did a couple podcasts. Oh God, when was this? This was 2019. So it was July of 2019. I guess I was on this podcast where we talked about Spider-Man Far From Home. Well, I'm here. I mean, might as well listen to it.
Everyone in podcast land, and welcome back to the Front Row Podcast.
That's my uncle, actually. My uncle Jeremy Geckner doing that. I can't remember what all I said in this though.
On NPR Illinois.
I didn't come in until like later.
Here, a full disclosure where we take the biggest movie releases and spoil the ever living hell out of them. I'm Jeremy Geckner.
Yeah, so
Jeremy Keckner, the editor-in-chief of the Front Row Network, and here joining me, the associate editor-in-chief of the Front Row Network, Mr. Craig McFarland. We got a little Illuminati section going on here, man.
Okay, so I can't like go forward with this, but like I can't like go forward or backwards. Let's see if I can look this up. I still got to go to. Speaking of front row, I need to go to. I need to go to the movie theaters and go see Zootopia 2 before the Oscars. Just see if I can start nailing down some of these nominees. Because I've seen K-pop Demon Hunters and Elio. I haven't seen the other three though. Probably on like YouTube or something, right? Full disclosure. Let's try this one, I guess. Anyone popping in? How are we doing? How are you doing, everyone? Talk to me. Let me know how we're doing. We good? Because I'm good. You good? That's good. back down do I have to go? God, how many do they post? Alrighty. I don't want to have to listen to like the whole thing. I just want to listen to a little bit of it. How do I like go forward or backwards with this?
You see Tony Stark.
Oh, there we go.
High school student getting
Oh,
a bunch of.
my God, that.
The world needs a new hero. In this, we find kind of, what is it about second Spider-Man movies where they just go straight for the "I'm doubting myself as a hero" thing? Happened in Spider-Man, but was what an end credit of Endgame would be. I suspect that what the plan would have been for that, because didn't that feel like an end credit scene launching right? Notice that. But again, also just, we come out of Endgame with all this heavy drama and all of this intense, very meaningful action. And
it's interesting to listen back to this, like, after knowing everything that happened.
Said when she saw Endgame, well, what about all those people that just came back all of a sudden? You were gone for 5 years. People move on and lives go on. Notice that. But again, also just, we come out of Endgame with all this heavy drama.
So I come in within the next minute or so.
Very meaningful action. And, the way they explain to us what happened to all these people, because this is exactly what Sarah said when she saw Endgame. Well, what about all those people that just came back all of a sudden? You were gone for 5 years. People move on and lives go on. And I think that the way they did that, just explaining it in that newsreel, is just perfect and pitch perfect for the way they've done Spider-Man in the MCU. And then just launching right into the story angle itself. I don't know how you felt about that, but I just think this movie...
Oh, here we go.
What's up, man? Can you hear us?
What's up? Yeah, what's up?
Hey, man.
What's going on? Can you guys see me right now?
We can't see you, but we can hear you.
Oh, alright. Yeah, hang on. See if this will work.
My voice is
Dominic Maloney cartoon up there. It's looking good.
Yeah. I still need to figure out a way to pay him back. Alright.
Oh, yes, do that.
I don't think I ever did, actually.
Yeah, I'm sorry about this. Hang on a second. Man, this is not working. I said. Alright.
Alright, let's just skip forward.
All right, up.
We just talked about this in the basketball. And let's try. All right. So let me get. Let's try to get an edit right here. And just like the band in the basketball game, we just had someone blip in to this conversation. So just out of nowhere, can you introduce yourself, sir? I think you've been gone for 5 years.
Yeah.
And I have no idea who you are.
You look the same.
I have been gone for 5 years. Yeah, I just got snapped back into existence. Yeah, my name's Connor Maloney. I think I was on the podcast one time. I think a couple years ago, 5 years ago.
5 years ago, yes.
Just before Endgame came out.
Jeez.
Just before. I remember all getting hyped about it. Yeah, absolutely. So, but yeah, no, I think I totally agree.
Of course, that's Nick Kirsten. And then in this movie.
I'm really just curious to see like what my takes were back in 2019 when I'm talking about like this is us talking about Spider-Man Far From Home when that came out. I previously was on a Endgame predictions with like ranking all the MCU movies at the time. and I popped onto this one where we talked about Spider-Man Far From Home, and I don't remember what all I said about it, but I probably was really dumb because I was.
Oh, I honestly liked the whole. Should I live up to Iron Man's, I guess, motive, I guess, of just being the hero? But in all honesty, I don't like the whole. Will I be the next Iron Man? Are you gonna step up and be the next Iron Man? Because in all honesty, Spider-Man, I feel, is his own character, and I just feel like if they were to say, "Oh, he's going to be the next Iron Man," I feel like they're just kind of set up what we already had, and I don't know. I feel like that if they did that, it would just feel like they were reusing the same thing. So I feel like if they did a different direction with Spider-Man, like he's going to be his own character, he's going to be his own Spider-Man, and I guess not try to impress people anymore. He's going to step up and be Spider-Man, not the next Iron Man.
Oh, if only past Connor could see what Marvel is doing now. If only they could see what they're doing now. Oh my God, they are. Yeah, they're reusing all of it, and they have just completely gone to shit over the last few years. I mean, what? This was in 2019, so I think 2021 was when Spider-Man No Way Home came out. It was 2019. That was about. So this is July 2019, so 20, 21, 22, 28, 24, 25. Yeah, 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. Yeah. If only I had known what they were going to do.
Opinion, but I did love it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, well, and I mean, I always took it more as a metaphorical version of that. The world needs a new hero to lead us, so to speak, to keep us safe, that we can look up to. And obviously Nick Fury, who might not be Nick Fury, we'll talk about that in a little bit, is pushing him in a certain direction. And the crux of that is Peter doesn't feel like he can be what Tony was. Craig, I know that you mentioned to me in our chatting offline that you also feel like Tony Stark is just.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm bored. Whatever it is I had to say, it probably was just me saying I like the fucking movie.
Peter is supposed to be there. So did you find this pretty relatable as well?
Well, first of all, I just want to say, whenever that Craig said so much stress being on a high school sophomore, I felt that. I felt that a lot.
Oh yeah, I was a high school sophomore. Oh my God, I was a high school sophomore at this point. Oh my God. Oh, time is a really. Oh yeah, time is a very mean thing.
Definitely connected with it. Like I mean, I felt, obviously I'm not like a Spider-Man type where I hide stuff from people. I have to keep secrets to protect people, but
that's what I said, to cover up the bodies.
I did feel like the whole idea of a high school student getting a bunch of, I guess, stress being put on him from all these responsibilities, and I understood that, and I got what you.
It's kind of like the whole motto of Spider-Man is, "With great power comes great responsibility."
Was what they were going for with that, so I did relate to it 100%.
Yeah,
and I like that.
And I mean, like, no mention of the trip to Europe is complete without the man in the chair, Ned.
Funny enough, I was actually called the man in the chair one time whenever some friends of mine a long time ago did like this Christmas cover song where I was like producing it and like, getting the mics and all that, and they were the ones singing, and they called me the guy in the chair for it, which is really funny. Pretty sure it was a Spider-Man reference. Which is funny because that's the only thing remotely close to producing that I've ever done.
His powers were shown on screen. What do you think of Jake Gyllenhaal's performance overall?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
That's what I was about to say. First of all, Jake Gyllenhaal, I mean, I got to give it up for that guy. Like, he did amazing in that. Yeah, I loved Mysterio. I loved the arc on here that he had. I guess, I don't know if that's the right word to use, but I just loved the way that they used him. Like, you thought that you could trust him, but obviously he's Mysterio, and right. So it's kind of hard to trust him, but
okay, I'm bored, and my voice is just way too high pitched for this. How about instead we talk about the Royal Rumble coming up. The Royal Rumble 2026 predictions. And I'm just talking about the Royal Rumble match. Who do you want to see win at the win at the Rumble? Okay. Penta. No, Penta. What storyline could you possibly do with Penta right now? Like, that's like championship material. Because if he wins, he's going to go after one of the world championships. So, like, I don't know. I don't see him having a program with Punk, and I definitely don't see him having a program with Drew that just kind of works. Now, if Rey Mysterio or like Dragon Lee or like one of the other luchadors was a world champion, I'd say yes, absolutely. That'd be a good idea. But no. Santina Marella in the Women's Rumble. I've been saying this. Braun Breaker, you know what, man? I'm not going to lie. He's a solid pick. I think that Braun Breaker is definitely a solid pick to win the Rumble this year with all the hype he's been getting and being the kind of the leader of the Vision, if you don't count Paul Heyman as that. But Gunther and Roman as second choices. Roman is definitely a big one. I think a lot of people think that Roman's going to win this, and that's very possible. I could see him doing a program with Drew. Roman winning, you could do anything. Drew or Punk, or whoever else gets the gold. It's really about the gold instead of the person. Gunther, if he did win, which I could totally see, I would want him to, first of all, brag about it like he does the John Cena thing. That would make him even more of a heel. Okay, it's complicated because like I want Gunther to go after the WWE Championship, but then again, he'd have to go after Drew, and it'd be a heel versus a heel, and I don't know if a heel versus a heel would really work in this sense for a WrestleMania main event. So I guess he would go after Punk to try to like get back the title that Punk took from him, but that's like, I don't know. I don't know if that would work. Have Finn Balor beat CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. Give AJ Styles the Rumble win. Finn Balor versus AJ Styles at Mania. That match would be amazing. I don't know if the build-up would be, because Finn Balor is currently working with the Judgment Day in some capacity, and AJ Styles is rounding the corner basically of his career. He's almost done. So I don't know if AJ Styles versus Finn Balor would be a good like main event it'd be a good WrestleMania match, just maybe not a good main event championship match. AJ Styles would win. He's retiring this year. Yeah, the one last miracle to make WrestleMania. I get it. Oh my God, Sami Zayn. Do not give it to Sami Zayn. I love Sami. I love Sami as a character. I love the underdog character as much as anyone. But Sami is not it. Okay, he is not it. Oh. It's in Saudi Arabia, so that, yeah, I didn't even could take that into consideration. Yes, it's in Saudi Arabia. Who is very, very good with Saudi Arabia? Roman Reigns. And it's confirmed it's confirmed he's gonna be there, so it's like, I feel like he might win it, or he'll be the last person to be eliminated. I think that that's one of the two. Io Sky winning the Rumble. Okay, I could see Io Sky. I haven't been keeping up too much on the women's side recently. But yeah, I mean, Io versus who's the champion now. I haven't really been keeping up that much. I've only been keeping up with like the main card stuff of like, you know, Gunther and Punk and all that, and Drew, and I guess Cody, if you can call it that. AJ Styles, there it is. Dom would be fun. Oh, that'd be so fun to see Dominic Mysterio win the Rumble. Oh my God, because he's starting to. Oh God, okay. LA Knight. I think the most he should ever get is a Royal Rumble entrance. That's it. I don't even think he should. I think he should be eliminated immediately. I hate LA Knight with a passion. I hate LA Knight. He is the worst, most mediocre wrestler of all time. That is the truth. LA Knight is terrible. I don't know why people like him so much. It's because he has some catchphrase and they remind him of the Attitude Era. Kidding yourself if you think anyone other than Gunther is winning. Yeah, Gunther is definitely a strong contender. Oh, wow, this is a long one. I'm not going to read all of it. Should 100% not be Roman. Personally, I think this year should be the year of the new generation and leaving the old one. Roman, Cody, Drew, Seth, Punk behind, kind of. Oh my God, if Cody wins, I'm going to be so pissed. 3 Rumbles? What does he need a 3rd Rumble win for? He's going to go after Punk's World Heavyweight title, or he's going to try to get back at Drew for his WWE title? No. Cody needs a new storyline. He needs something new. Breaker, Orton, Oba Femi? He just got to the main roster. There is no way. There's no way they're going to do that. They're not going to pull the trigger on that. Jade Cargill or Cody Rhodes. Oh, really? Anyone but Cody Rhodes or Jade Cargill. I'm looking for like a out of nowhere one. Jacob Fatu. That'd be an interesting one. Vincent Kennedy McMahon. That's where he makes his big return. Oh my God. Okay, Obafemi. 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet. We're gonna go Jey Uso twice. We're gonna do what we did with Cody. I was there when he won, by the way. I was there when Jey Uso won, and I got one of his floral things from his necklace. Same with Jimmy. I got both of them. So I still have love in my heart for Jey Uso, but Jimmy is clearly the better one. Yeah, my top 3 picks are Roman, Gunther, and Braun Breaker. Those are the 3 that I say is probably going to win. Ooh, Brock Lesnar, as they typed. For God's sake, no, not Brock Lesnar, no. He's barely on the show as it is. Chris Jericho, I don't think that Chris Jericho is returning. I don't think he's returning at all. I could be completely wrong, but I don't know if he's going to win. Like, I think that he might, I don't know. I feel like he might not even be coming back. Who do you want to see win? Who's winning the Rumble? I just want okay, what about surprise? Yeah, surprise predictions. Surprise entrance. Predictions. This person put, I think it's CM Punk versus LA Knight CM Punk versus LA Knight or Braun Breaker versus LA Knight. If it's Braun Breaker versus LA Knight, I would love to see Braun Breaker spear him in half multiple times over and over again. Yeah, anyone but LA Knight. I am the biggest LA Knight hater. 100%. All these are who do you want to see win at the Rumble? Predictions. Oh, we got a full list right here. Okay, let's go through it. Obafemi at number 1. That's an interesting one. I could see that. That could be his way of proving himself. And then Javante Evans as number 2. Okay, so starting out with Oba and Javante, and having the newcomers start out and I would hope that they make it at least to the halfway point. No, I don't want to. No. Dang it! I just want to look at this, but for God's sake. God. Okay. I don't remember. Just let me look at this. It's making me sign into my Facebook. I don't know who that is. That's my account, not that one. Oh God, okay, now I gotta look at my email. God, the hoops they make you jump through. Expected today. That's not gonna happen. Cause you're the one who's out of this world. Let me, okay. Send a code to my phone number then, I guess. Some of my packages are coming in. That doesn't seem right. It's expected by Saturday the 24th by 9 p.m. So it's supposed to be here in a couple hours. Made it. Okay. Moving through the network. That's surprising. Okay. All right. I can't see it though. It's like I can't see this like. Just let me look at it. I'm trying to like see. Surprise. Confirmed entrance. All right, let me just turn down the volume on this video and then, because yeah, my favorite part of the Rumble is like who will show up. Like, let me guess. The Royal Rumble is a blip. Is it a blah 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 blah. Chris Jericho. Again, I don't think it's happening. I don't think that Jericho's coming back. I don't think it's happening. I think that he's still with AEW, and I don't see it happening. Brie Bella. That's a good one. I don't think she's going to win it, but I could definitely see Brie Bella coming back and winning, or not winning, but Brie Bella coming back and, like, challenging Nikki. And it's like a, you know, they're both their retirement matches, and Nikki Bella comes to her senses. Something like that. That'd be cool. Be a cool program. Bianca Belair, I definitely think she's coming back at the Rumble. I 100% think she's coming back at the Rumble. She's way too popular, and everybody loves her and wants to see her back. And I'm hoping she's recovered from injury by now. So let's see. I Show Speed. You think I Show Speed is coming back? This person, this What Culture Wrestling. You think I Show Speed is coming back? That was a one-time thing, and I was there for it. Got speared in half. It was great. But to be fair, he has been practicing in the ring, so you know, maybe he will be coming in as an actual wrestler. Chad Gable. Now that is a good one. I could see Chad Gable coming back. I could see them doing like a Mick Foley thing. Like Chad Gable comes in, El Grande Americano comes in, and, you know, then the second El Grande Americano comes in, you know, the current one. That could be something. I've been missing Chad Gable. I think that he was great whenever he had that rivalry with Sami Zayn. Paige. I don't know. Maybe. A few years ago, I would have said there's no way. But with, honestly, ever since CM Punk came back, I'm just like, well, I think even John Moxley can come back. I think anybody can come back at this point. Like, I don't know. I don't think that there's anybody that would never be able to come back. So, I don't know. I think Paige could. I definitely don't think she's coming back at the Rumble. I have zero faith she's going to be at the Rumble. I definitely don't think Paige is going to be there, but it'd be cool. I would love it. I'd love for Paige to be there. She would add like a real new element to the women's division coming from the Divas era. Oba Femi, he's definitely going to be there. Everybody knows he's going to be there. A lot of people think he's going to be #1. How is Oba Femi when was this posted? 2 days ago. Obviously, Oba Femi is going to be in the Rumble. Why wouldn't he be? If he's not in the Rumble, I will be totally shocked. The Rock. I don't know, man. Why? Like, it'd be cool. Everybody would freak out if it happened. Me included. I'd be like, oh my god, it's The Rock. He's back. But, like, what else can they do? The only thing I can think of is they never finished his storyline with Cody. So, like, does he come back and try to win the Rumble but gets eliminated by Cody? And he's like, I thought we were cool, boy, but you just crossed the line with the final boss. Or something like that. Because I could see that being a Rumble or a Mania match for sure. I also, however, have a problem seeing Dwayne The Rock Johnson not being in the main event of WrestleMania. He seems to have a thing for being in the main event. It would be nice to get a payoff after the whole Cena heel turn and all that, because we never got anything from that. So, you know, Solo Rook. I could see Solo Rook. I could see her coming in. I mean, she just did have a massive championship thing, so it's like I could definitely see that. Why not? Joe Hendry. Yeah, Joe Hendry, he's coming back. I mean, Joe Hendry is definitely going to be in the Rumble this year. He was in it last year, and there's no way that they don't, like, bring him back. The Hardy Boys, though. I just thought of the Hardy Boys. I could see the Hardy Boys. Although, I think I would love to see both of them. I think that if they're going to pick between the Hardy Boys, it's going to be Jeff Hardy. Because he's in TNA. He's already won the NXT Tag Team Championship. So it's like, I mean, they have him when it would get a massive pop. I would love to see them back on the main roster. They really bump up the tag team division, especially with the Usos. Can you imagine the Usos versus the Hardys? Oh my God, it'd be amazing. Did that ever happen? Let me check if that ever happened. The Usos versus the Hardy Boys. I feel like this has probably happened already. The Usos versus the Hardy Boys. Oh, it did happen, but okay, well, it was 2019, so it's been a long time. They last fought in 2019. I don't know. I feel like we could see more. And the Hardy Boys, they never fought the Judgment Day. Hardy Boys last WWE match. So they came back and they were at SummerSlam. So they're definitely able to be back. The Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys. Oh my God, if the Dudley Boys came back for that, that'd be sick. I mean, they can't really, but I almost met Devon, but he wasn't able to be there. Oh, WWE claims that the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, and Edge and Christian TLC match at Mania was the best WrestleMania match of all time. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Yeah, man. I think that if we got the Hardy Boys back, we could see them versus the current Usos. We could see them versus the Judgment Day. Them versus people in the New Bloodline. I mean, who are the other current tag teams right now? Let's see. The Usos. The New Day, the A10 Down Under isn't really there anymore, but I mean the Vision, we could see like Logan and Austin going after the tag titles or something, not the tag titles, going after the Hardy Boys, the Creed Brothers, DIY, Street Profits, American Made. Judgment Day would be cool, but like I don't know. Dude, I'm so tired. My stomach is growling at me even though I already ate. think I'm gonna probably hop off. Alright, well, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.